the dazzling world of entertainment software, Atari shines, bringing you the best new games in the world.
For the Atari 2600, Atari takes off in a burst of speed and puts you in the driver's seat. Take the wheel of a Formula One racing car that swerves and curves around the track at a velocity you can almost feel. You go for the #1 spot, the pole position, then shift into high gear, and it's flat out to win the Grand Prix. Stay in the center so you can pass cars left and right. Watch those curves. One mistake and you could go up in flames. Experience all the thrills and spills and all the triumph of victory.
Search and destroy. You command the last combat tank on an Earth teeming with enemies. Tanks, super tanks, and missiles all are stalking you. You sit in the gunner's seat, armed with an electronic periscope, radar, and a turret gun. Not much defense against the trigger-happy automatons gunning for you. So keep your guard up. Keep one eye on the periscope and one on the sonar if you want to keep alive in the battle zone. Keep firing. From war zones to the underground with Dig Dug, the intrepid miniature miner who burrows his way to gather luscious fruit and vegetables. Of course, Fygar, the fire-breathing dragon, and Puka, the animated balloon, are used to having the underworld all to themselves. You can help Dig Dug blow them up or trick them into walking under a rock that you make fall. But don't you get tricked when they turn to ghosts and roam outside of the tunnels. After 2 rocks have fallen, the prize appears in the middle of the screen. Dig in and get it.
You're driving a moon buggy across the lunar landscape, leaping over rocks or blowing them away. Watch out! Well, sometimes you blow them away. As you race across the surface, you dodge a bombardment of attacks from enemy spaceships, too. This game delightfully combines cartoon graphics and a catchy tune to create a new kind of fun. The action appeals to a wide variety of game players with its challenging mix of space, driving, and maze games. So hop in your jumping jalopy and look out! Leap! Wing your way across the screen with the greatest of ease in this jousting match on Birdback. Armed with your sturdy lance, you are a daring gladiator astride an ostrich, pitted against a whole flock of other gladiators. Good jousts tonight. Now catch the egg for valuable points, or it will hatch into another villain. The deadly pterodactyl loves to dine on jousters. You'd better get out of the way. This medieval action game comes up with all sorts of unusual twists. In the 2-player version, you must alternately compete against and then cooperate with another knight. The cooperative action is a unique Atari feature that presents you and your fellow knight with extra possibilities for fun and bonus points. Wing your way to victory with valiant jousting. Atari has invented a whole new category of game cartridges for children 3 through 7. The Atari Sesame Street Library cartridges are played with a special kids controller designed for little hands. The first in this series of kids cartridges is Cookie Monster Munch. Young children can guide Cookie Monster or the Cookie Kid around the magical maze where cookies grow like flowers. The process of the game helps children develop number counting and free reading skills. Children can practice their alphabet while they help Ernie refuel his rocket ship. In this exciting outer space game, children match identical letters, upper and lower case, and discriminate between confusing letters. With a 2-player option, Alpha Beam fosters cooperative play. 12 variations keep children happy for hours. Soon, the Atari Sesame Street Library will add Big Bird to its collection of learning games for children. With this game, children develop hand-eye coordination and learn counting as they try to catch the falling eggs. Atari brings you other children's games. This one is based on the Walt Disney movie Fantasia. Mickey Mouse borrows the sorcerer's hat and really gets into hot water. You can help Mickey fight off the brooms that are trying to overflow the tub. Soon we'll be expanding this line with a game based on the lovable Snoopy, perched on top of his doghouse as he battles the Red Baron. And games based on the worldwide favorite television characters, the Muppets. This cartridge contains 3 out-of-this-world games starring Link, Miss Piggy, and Dr. Strangeport. Atari continues to be the leader in creative licensing, and we're proud to announce our first internationally dedicated game based on 2 of the world's favorite comic book characters, popularized in over 150 million books in 29 languages, Asterix and Obelix. In the Asterix game, you help Asterix pick up souvenirs after a big battle with the Romans. Help him grab those cauldrons of magic potions. Get the helmets and the shields. Just look at the colors. This game can really dazzle your eyes. On the last wave, Obelix comes into the picture, and you help him go after, what else? Food. For the first quarter of '84, we'll continue this series with an Obelix game. We have many other great hits coming soon, such as the 3rd generation of Donkey Kong. In this game, Mario and his brother Luigi hit the roof, trying to get rid of pesky pests and gather valuable coins. In the 2-player version, we've built in our unique cooperative play mode. This gives you a lot of possibilities for extra comic action. You can almost hear the brothers bickering. And we'll bring you the spectacular Xevious. Entertainment for the 600XL builds on Atari's famous computer game library, updating proven winners and making new hits happen. The superior computing capabilities of the Atari 600XL make this the most realistic driving game ever available for home play. Enjoy all the excitement of the racetrack in your own living room as you zoom around the Atari course at top speeds. Give it the gas and whiz around the curves as fast as you dare. You have to beat the clock as well as the other drivers to win the Grand Prix. Pass all the cars you can, if you can. That guy must have slammed on his brakes. The crashes slow you down, so take off again and tear up the track. Video game squares off against the ghosts. Guide this fearless beauty around the maze and score points when she gobbles up dots, fruit, pretzels, energy pills, and ghosts. Each time she clears the maze, you get another chance to score more. Now this is a tight spot for such a well-rounded little lady. Help her out. Wow, that was a close call. Ms. Pac-Man is the woman of the year. She's a big hit with game players all over the world and across all ages. She's never looked better.
The comical little miner, Dig Dug, continues to burrow his way into the hearts of anyone who likes colorful, fanciful games. It takes a lot of puff to blow up Puka and Figar, but Dig Dug is determined and dauntless. Help him turn Puka and Figar into dust. Let's watch the whole sequence. '84, more jousting. Beware the villains on Birdback. In this match, the pterodactyl wants you for dinner, but you can destroy the hungry jaws by lancing them directly in the center. An easy shot for a skilled player. Watch out for the flaming hand from the molten lava. You can escape it, but you really have to beat your wings hard. In the 2-player version, you alternately compete against a friend or cooperate to gain bonus points.
Happy little Pengo is involved in Antarctic antics. he has to rearrange his igloo, help him fight off snow bees, while he kicks around the blocks of ice. Whoops, have to go around. The snappy tune will stick with you long after you've left the icebergs. The adventure begins with daring leaps from vine to vine. Your safari man has 4 screens to survive, so caution counts as much as valor if you really want to rescue the beautiful maiden held captive by the savages. A rapid crossing of the Reptile River, stabbing crocodiles as you go. Then you dodge an avalanche of boulders. Now you have to really exert yourself. The savages dance wickedly about you, keeping you from your lady. Overcome the cannibals and rescue the maiden. The 600XL's extra memory means more fun for you. In this version, as you jounce across the moon, humming a happy tune, you have a continue button option. If you lose all 3 of your lives, you can continue, but you forfeit all your points. But you won't need to do that, will you? Will you? Will you? Coming soon, more innovative games like Donkey Kong Jr., Millipede,
And Robotron 2084. Atari. We're the best and improving all the time.